growing up there is tough. It is definitely tough, but made you tougher, right? Make you have the ability to adapt in different situations, different environments, right? Because at a young age, I realized, the environment is not going to adapt you. You have to adapt the environment. So I was born in Xinjiang, China. There's a small city called orphanage. I was raised by a grandma until I was 2. Then my grandpa passed away. Then grandma doesn't have any income to actually raise me. So I end up in the orphanage. I'm always focused on school because it was pretty strict in the orphanage. If you get a B, you would get whipped, right? By the older kids, not the staff, but by the older kids. When I get older, when I turned 12, we're at the day room. This one older kid was picking on me. And at that point, I fought back, right? I fought back. I did not win, but I fought back. And then they appointed me as like the dorm chief. So each room has a dorm chief. So I was probably the youngest dorm chief. So I was dorm chief at 13. But I told my guys, I'm not gonna beat you guys, right? I'm not gonna hit you guys. I think that way we have a stronger bond because we're all the same, right? We come here for a reason because we don't have family, and it's all we got is each other, right? I consider them all my brothers and sisters. By the time I turned 13, and I just thought, well, I don't think any parents want to adopt a 13 years old, right? At that point. So I just kind of gave up on that. I know it was so long ago, but I still remember it. It seems like yesterday. Went to the orphanage director's office and knocked on the door. She told me to come in. I sat down. She turned around. She's like, "How are you doing?" I said, "I'm good." Obviously, this is all in Chinese, right? Because my Chinese name is Li, so they call me Xiao Li, little Li, right? She's like, "Are you interested to get adopted?" I was shocked. I was all these years I've been trying to impress all these and now that finally come through. I'm 13 years old, almost 14 years old, right? I said, I have to talk to my grandma because if I leave, she has nobody, right? Her answer was, go. Get out of there and go. This will be good for your future. And that's what she said to me. And I said, okay. If my grandma says okay, then I'm gonna go. So the year I was born, 1986, he went to my hometown to climb K2, the second highest mountain in the world, right? And 14 years later, he came back to the same place and adopted a kid, which is me. So I thought that was pretty, I don't know if that's coincidence or is this something that he planned, right? But I think it was, he said, I don't know. One day I just wake up, he went to this adoption agency, he saw my picture, and he saw my picture and said, this is the kid I want. I was like, what? Like, you can, there's a whole bunch of kids on there, you choose me? He's like, yeah, I don't know. When I saw your face, I'm just like, this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start my new family. I'm not saying I'm the, very behaved kid. I was a trouble kid. I gave my dad a lot of trouble. But he stuck with me and he guided me. Without him, I won't be here. So, and I appreciate him what he did for me. I did. Until this day, I still call him every day, every single day, and just ask him how he's doing. I did college 2 years in Ohio. I got a partial scholarship. And then I didn't like the area, so I went back to China. So I went back to China and everything went downhill. It just like, without supervision, without my dad being there, I kind of lost directions, what I want to do in life. I kind of quit school. I was just wandering around. Didn't have a job. You know, my dad said, well, why don't you come back to the United States and join the Air Force? And that's when I came back and, you know, went through that process of joining the Air Force. America is a great country, man. I mean, if you think about it, like, I was in an orphanage, now I end up here. It's night and day. So why not join the Air Force, protect this great nation? And all the freedom you have, right, in the United States. That's part of the reason that, you know, I want to serve, is to contribute and give back, right? Do my fair share, like, hey, this is what I want to do, and serve this country, this great nation, right? Being part of it, and that I was wearing this uniform